Yo guys, what's going on? It's your boy King07 here, back with another video. Before we get into this video, I just want to remind you all out there, the all are kings and queens, and I hope you all are having a very blessed day. And I'm back with another NBA 2K23 rare build video. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you guys how to make the jack of all trades. First found in, I'm pretty positive, 99.9% positive that it was first found in last 2K22 current gen. I don't believe it was on next gen, if I'm being honest. But nonetheless, we have found the jack of all trades build on 2K23 next gen. I'm gonna give a disclaimer here. This isn't the most comp build, right? You're gonna see it's 6'9". It's a 6'9" point guard, so you already know off the bat it can't be that bad, as we all know how overpowered 6'9" builds really are. But nonetheless, I'm not saying this is the most meta comp build. This is just a really cool build name that it still has some pretty solid stats, to be completely honest. And if you guys, this is just a template. If you guys want to mess around with some attributes, as always, go mess around with some attributes and see if you could still come up with the same build name. Some build names, they're very accurate, and you have to have a specific layout to get the build names. But nonetheless, you're going to be a point guard, like I said. You're going to be 6'9". You're going to be minimum weight, and then you want to go ahead and max out your wingspan to 7'7". Now moving into the attributes, right? The attribute side of things. A jack of all trades. Now, what comes to mind when we're thinking of jack of all trades? A Swiss Army knife. Swiss Army knife, not a Swiss Army knife. You think about a build that could just do everything, right? Not at a high level. Not at a high level. I'm gonna tell you this right now. Most builds I make, I like to think of them that they're demigods, right? I'm not gonna say this build's a demigod, but it can do, it could do a lot on the court, to say the least. So your close shot's gonna be an 80. Your driving layup is going to be an 84, and then your driving dunk is going to be a 75. Now, this is one thing that I tried tweaking around with, and your standing dunk's also going to be 75. I tried hiring the driving dunk. As soon as you hit 79, you get silver limitless takeoff. You lose the name. You don't get jack of all trades. So I've already thought about that. I'm telling you, I went in the builder. I messed around with the attributes, try to get it as good as possible, and this is probably the best thing that I came up with. So your shooting attributes is going to be close to max out in every category. You're going to be an 81 three-pointer. Your midi is going to be an 81 as well, and then your free throw is going to be an 81. One thing I will say is this build does get a large amount of like overall badges. Like so far we got 17 finishing and then 21 shooting. Moving into the playmaking department, where you're going to want to throw your pass accuracy up to is an 85. Then your ball handle is going to be an 87, and your speed with ball is going to be a 75. So we got total badge count so far. We got 44. We got 61 total badges. Moving into our last category in defense. Now, the defense, I probably will say it's slacking a little bit on this build, right? But in terms of what you do get, you get 86 perimeter D, which is pretty solid, right? Your interior defense is going to be a 76. Honestly, I haven't seen anybody. I know people have made this build on YouTube. I came across this build like I always tell you guys, I go in the rec, look for cool build names, and I saw jack of all trades. When I saw on YouTube, people have already obviously come out with this build. This is one of the most popular rare build names of last year, so obviously people were hunting for it in the beginning of the game. But I haven't seen any YouTube videos of people actually use this jack of all trades build. If I was made of money, I would go ahead and make this build and throw it on the one-on-one court. It would be pretty funny to see how this build would actually do in comparison to other 6'7", 6'9" builds. Your offensive rebound is going to be a 68, and then your defensive rebounding is going to be an 85. So, like I said, the defense is nothing too crazy. You get 76 interior, 86 perimeter, 68 steal. I tried throwing this up to 78 steal to get yourself at least silver interceptor, and it gives you a completely different name. Completely different. Then you get 70 blocks, 60 offensive rebounding, and 85 defensive rebounding. Now moving into the last part, the physicals, you're going to have, you're going to have a 79 speed, right? And then your acceleration is going to be an 81. Your strength is going to be a 60, and then your vertical is going to be a 65, and then you go ahead and max out your stamina up to a 95. So your total badge count is going to be, wow, you're going to get 83, if I'm not mistaken, 83 I want to say. plus the 4 badges you get from Rebirth or becoming a starter. 87 total badges on a jack of all trades build. That's one of the highest badge counts that I've come up with any of the builds I made. It's funny how builds that really aren't that comp, they get a lot more badges than builds that you would classify as comp. Moving into the 2 takeovers, they should have their own badge for jack of all trades, if I'm being honest, but I don't even know what to put on this build. Just throw on Limitless Range, can never go wrong with it, and the perimeter badge drop or extreme clamps, either or, doesn't matter. But here we are. Go ahead, click continue, and you're about to see you get shades of Lonzo Ball, Magic Johnson, and LaMelo Ball. I swear, any build you put 6'7" to 6'9", you can put any attributes on it, and every time you get Lonzo Ball, LaMelo Ball, and like Penny Hardaway. But this time we get Magic Johnson, and you have built a jack of all trades. Let's go ahead and test the build out. Show you guys, if you were to make this build, show you guys which bat. Well, there was a guy in the rec. I think he was like GOAT rated, and he was like 95 overall, so you must be enjoying the build. But if you are gonna make this build, what I would throw on it, Limitless Takeoff, you only get a bronze, unfortunately. But some people have said all you need is bronze, so there you go for those people. You get Silver Slithery, Giant Slayer. Throw on Hall of Fame or Gold. Then moving into, you need one more badge to go ahead and get Posterizer. So I would probably throw on like maybe like Acrobat. But some people have been using Time Layups and saying it's been really effective. So maybe throw on Bronze Pro Touch. Really up to you. Posterizer. You probably Core Posterizer, and then actually you want a Core Fast Twitch and then buy Posterize like that, and you still have 2 badges left over, so throw it all on Pro Touch on Gold and master that layup timing. Moving into the shooting category, what you're gonna want to do here, Irish Space Creator is a good badge. You got Green Machine, Bronze, Agent 3, get as high as possible. You could only get a bronze though on this build. Then depending on your playstyle, I would just throw a Claymore on bronze just to have it, and then you could already mess around with these badges down here. Probably throw Catch and Shoot as a core badge since it's your most costly badge point or badge to buy, and then buy Limitless Range, and then also get Blinders on silver. Honestly, looking at the badge layout for this build, it's really not that bad. Moving into playmaking, and honestly, the 4 badges where I would put them, I have no idea where I would put the 4 extra badges, like no idea. But playmaking wise, quick first step, we got that thing on Gold. I just backed out by accident. But quick first step, Gold, Vice Grip Bronze, Bailout Bronze. Handles for days, you get Unpluckable Gold. Core Unpluckable Gold, even though it does not work at all, I promise you, it does not work, I promise. And you get 6 more badges, throw it on Clamp Breaker like that. And then moving into the last badge category we have is defensive and rebounding. You're gonna want Chase Down Artist on silver, Clamps silver, Interceptor bronze, Glove bronze, Anchor bronze. Well, actually, don't put Anchor bronze. Which one of these is the most expensive that you could get? Throw Rebound Chaser on silver, buy Anchor. You got 4 more badges left over, and put Challenger on silver as well. And guys, that is going to be the Jack of all trades build. Comment down below if you've actually been rocking with this build, and comment down below if you've been able to make this build in a better way, whether it was badges or attributes, because when people are watching my videos, they're scrolling down to the comments to check those type of things out. But nonetheless, if you did overall enjoy the build video, make sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe. It's been your boy, KingSir7, and I'm out. Peace.